Welcome to Bodyweight, where strength transforms health. In today's topic, we're going to talk about the new year, new you business. Firstly, gyms are intimidating, even to those with body confidence, but currently your confidence is probably bottomed out, and walking into a gym right now will have you feeling like a P.T. Barnum circus act. And then there's setting up gym machines, which is as bad as being teleported back in time to algebra class, but being the same age. An exercise order? You mean when we become a human pinball times 5 speed and have absolutely no idea what a muscle is, never mind which muscle group is currently working, or what sets, reps, tempo or load to use. So, to keep your sanity intact, you settle for your current health profile because it's the safe option. Your goals can wait another year, right? But next year comes, and despite being full of hope, you continue the same negative cycle. So are you mentally weak? Is your willpower poor? Have you got bad genetics? None. You just lack the know-how. Is there an element of pushing through your comfort zone and going to the gym if that's your chosen place of improvement? Absolutely. But with foundational knowledge, the push becomes manageable, which is why I recommend hiring a coach, whether via one-to-one or online. This way, workout and nutrition plans will be structured, taking the guesswork out and giving you order and specificity. Order ensures you don't feel like a lost sheep in the gym, which increases the likelihood that you continue going. Moreover, specificity ensures you progress in line with your goals at a rate that motivates you and keeps you consistent. Here are 4 tips to give your new year, new me goals the best chance of success, and to maybe even start them without a gym contract. Number 1, strength train from home 3 times per week via a full body workout split. Number 2, write your workout days in your calendar every Sunday to anticipate them, especially if you're a busy parent, full-time worker or both. I train at 5:45 a.m. for example. Number 3, have a clear structured program to avoid any confusion and to save money and time. Number 4, have a daily step count target for extra fat burning. The standard for many is around 8 to 12,000 or 30 to 60 minutes of brisk walking. So start low and build them over a period of maybe 4 to 12 weeks. Number 5, incorporate a calorie deficit to utilize your fat stores. Roughly for weight loss goals, males should aim to consume around 2,000 calories and females around 1,500 calories, which is basically 500 calories beneath your maintenance of body weight calories. Height, weight, body fat percentage and activity levels are typically combined into a calculation to individualize calorie targets, but 1,500 to 2,000 is a good simple place to start. For muscle building it's a little different. Females should aim to consume between 2,200, 2,500 and males to consume 2,700 to 3,000 calories. Research shows that beginners benefit from the higher end calorie surplus due to being very sensitive to the muscle building process, as Brad Schoenfeld's latest research shows. Number 6, aim for 3 to 4 daily servings of 20 to 30 grams of protein to maximize satiety and muscle development. For example, in 100 grams of weighed cooked chicken breast, there is around 30 grams of complete protein contained. A complete protein includes all 9 essential amino acids, which are required to ignite protein synthesis, which is the process of building muscle. Whereas foods like rice, oats and pasta, they lack in some of the 9 essential amino acids, meaning that by themselves they can't elicit muscle growth, protein synthesis, and are referred to as incomplete proteins. So my recommendation is to commit to several months of consistency, to cement new positive habits with a mindset on long-lasting progress. There is no need to destroy yourself every single day. I've made this mistake, as it leads to disappointment and burnout, which opposes consistency. Your program must slot into and enhance your lifestyle without overpowering it. So many make this mistake. Also, if something is gained fast, it can usually be lost pretty fast too. Good habits see you through motivational lows and keep you keeping on. It's workout time. If your goals are cardiovascular oriented, just turn 2 of your step count days into 10 to 20 minute jogs or runs with some walking in there. This workout will target every single muscle in your body to help strengthen your shape and develop your muscles. If you're a complete beginner, perform 2 sets on each exercise to avoid being crippled tomorrow. A working set just means 2 challenging sets. From week 2, you can perform 3 sets per exercise. Your target is to complete this workout twice per week for 1 month. By this point, you'll be raring for more. Probably something more challenging for sure. We have 8 exercises. You can speed this workout up by basically performing supersets. A superset is where 2 exercises are performed back to back without rest, and usually opposing muscle groups. For example, whilst the abs work, the lower back rests. Aim to do 5 to 30 reps on each exercise, and every week try to add reps on to each exercise, which is known as progressive overload. After each exercise or superset, rest for around 60 to 90 seconds between sets. Okay, now as you can see with this one, we are using my robe, is it called, for a dressing gown? Thread it through both sides of the door. Make sure the door is locked and don't nearly fly through your wall like I just did. Wrap your hands around. Lean back. The further back you lean, the harder it is, and the closer your feet are to the door, the harder it is too. So if your feet are further away, it's easier. If your feet are closer, it's harder. So from there, you've got a couple of variations of rows. Now this could go badly wrong, by the way. You can use towels, you can use table rows and all sorts. If you row in, elbows tight to the body, you've got that variation, and you can do an elbows wide, which is a bit harder. Lean forward, lean backward more, sorry. Squeeze your muscles there, stretch. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Now you probably hear my robe is under serious pressure. This is an old robe. Squeeze, but it just goes to show that you can exercise your back muscles via quite a few different pieces of kit at home if you get creative. Okay, now with the next exercise, the press up. So many people do this wrong. Often my clients will say, well, I can only do the girly version, which is the box version of a press up, which is absolutely fine. If you do it right, it is actually really hard. There's nothing wrong with doing the box version of a press up. So here are the differences, and here's how to do that. So the box version is literally your body is shaped like a box, okay? However, where most people go wrong is they lean their weight onto their glutes or their thighs. They kind of sit back like this and then do the push-up. But as you can see, I can literally do that on one arm because my thighs and bum is working and my hamstrings to keep me in that position. So hands pretty much like 1.5 times shoulder width. If you have them too close, that's triceps. A little bit wider, chest, shoulders. So now, as you can see, my chin is past my hands. If my chin comes over my hands like this, it gets really easy. But if my chin stays over my hands and I've actually got that box version press up and one leg isn't in this position, it's further back, chin past the hands, that now is making sure that all the strain is on the right muscles, the chest, the shoulders and the triceps. When you bring the hands back, people tend to come back, or keep the hands far out, but lean the weight this way. So it turns into like a tricep extension, okay? So make sure that your chin or your shoulders are above your hands, even maybe past your hands a little bit. And then you'll find it's actually really hard to do the push-up now. When it comes to bodyweight training, and you'll be able to do this in every exercise that I've shown you today, if you have to do partial range, which would be that, full range would be that. If you have to do partial range to get better and stronger for full range, that is also absolutely fine. That's the press up. Okay, we've got the squat now. Now the trick with the squat is, and by the way, you can do this on your stairwell. You can sit down deep onto whichever stairwell you can get to, so whether that be 1 or 2. Probably step 1 is like what's referred to as an ass to grass squat. With the squat, you'll find that you'll probably have a far forward lean, but try your best to have an upright chest and try to stick your bum right out. Get as low as you can. Now, below parallel means hip beneath the knee. So if I show you from the side, we've just about got enough space here. Toes pointed outwards, knees pointed outward. If you can only get to here, that's absolutely fine, but over time, try your best to get lower every single time you train. And if you can sit down onto your stairwell 1 and then stand up, that will be very hard even without having any weights. That's the squat. Now, as part of your equipment, you can use a toolbox, you can use chairs, you can use 5-litre water bottles, you can fill rocks or items out of the house into a backpack. There's loads of things that you can do if you really try to improvise. So now we have the Hoover shoulder press. Really simple. Hold the Hoover, press up. You'll need to hold it at a certain height so that you don't hit the ceiling, which I am, so I'll probably go there. So press. Now you will feel this in your shoulders and triceps a lot. And then obviously change arms, press, fully lock out the arm at the top. Keep the Hoover close to you, don't bring it all the way down here, just from there to there. Then we have Hoover curls. So again, hold the Hoover somewhere about, probably here. Elbow keeps by the side, Curl the hoover up with a squeeze at the top, fully straighten the arm, squeeze at the top, don't let the elbow move position. That's your bicep exercise, hoover hammer curls. Now with this exercise, you can do it on your sofa, on the chairs, on a step, on the stairs, anything that you find, you can do a tricep dip on. I'm just going to show you a body weight version because even these are quite hard. Hands facing this way, okay? So palms are facing backwards, hands down. Elbows not sideways, pin them back, proud chest, drop down, come up, drop down, come up. To increase the range of motion, raise your hips. As you can see now, I've got a lot further down to go. Actually quite a hard exercise. There are dips for you. Time for the abdominals. Contrary to popular belief, training your abdominals will not burn the fat above them. However, it's good to strengthen every single muscle in the body. So a V-up is, your arms are behind you. Now, I'm working with minimal space, but you'll be able to pretty much see what I'm doing. Arms behind you, come up and meet one leg. Try to touch the toes. If you can't touch the toes, again, the partial range business is okay. So you're gonna come up and you might only be able to get to the thigh there. Raise the leg a bit more, thigh. And then eventually, you'll get higher and higher and higher and higher, and you'll be able to go to a double leg version of a V-up. But be patient. You are not going to be strong to start, but as you do get stronger, or as you increase range of motion, or as you increase the time under tension, you're going to get more range of motion, and then with that is going to come muscle strength and muscle building. So be patient and just focus on the small wins every single week. It will get you very, very far. And then when you're ready, you can incorporate barbells, dumbbells, or maybe you can go to the gym. I realize this is a really funky position, but this is what I'm working with, okay? So, for this one, we want our arms by our side and our legs extended, okay? So you're going to raise the legs and raise the chest off the floor at the same time. The harder variations of this is to put the hands at the temples. So feet down, chest down, up as high as you can, tap, up as high as you can, tap down, okay? And then the really hard version is where you would straighten your arms. Whew, getting a sweat on. So we have our 8 exercises there. Enjoy the workout, let me know your thoughts, tell me which exercise was hardest. If you do this workout and you do as much range as you can right now, you will get an excellent workout from that, and that will set you up very nicely for when you step it up to the gym, barbells or dumbbell training. But you will build significant muscle and strength by doing that training. Do not underestimate bodyweight training. It's workout time! What the What? Do. No. Each week, try to add. Stop. Just exercise or superset. Have a daily. Utilize your fat burn. Your weight loss goals. My goodness me, what am I talking about? Oh my days, Luke. For 3 to 4 daily servings of 20 to 30 grams of protein to maximize satiety. The 9 essentially every day or superset. Didn't I already say that?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you watch the whole video, there's only one thing to comment to confirm it, and that is toothpaste. First YouTube video, looking like a tramp, but I ain't recording it all again. So, comment toothpaste if you watch the whole thing. For now, adios.